Hi live, hello ladies. How are you? Hi guys. Hello. Hello Maud. Hello Anna. Hello everyone. How are you guys? There is something that I want to talk about today, so well, a few things. I don't know how much time I'm gonna stay, but yeah. There is something that I want to mention. Let's wait for more people to join. Hello ladies. So today I want to talk about the red flags you need to pay attention to when dating. Hello Dr. Nasrin. How are you guys? And for those of you who can't stay, until the end, I'm gonna put the replay on YouTube. Okay, so the other day I was on Instagram. Well, no, it wasn't Instagram. Sorry, it was on Facebook, and I saw something that I really need to mention today. So, a girl said that she saw a list. She saw the list. Oh, you can't hear me. That's strange. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hang on. Maybe that's my headset that I need to remove. Okay. No. Okay, so everyone can hear me. Perfect. So yeah, I was on Facebook and one girl said that she saw the list of pros and cons. She saw the list of pros and cons of a boyfriend, like the one he made about her, and I want to read that to you, and I want to read her post as well. So here's the list. Here's the pros. 1, she's there for me when I need help. Cons, she makes me feel miserable. 2, I always do something wrong. 3, I don't do enough. 4, compares herself to everything and everybody that don't relate to her. 5, cut off my best friend for her. 6, moved in when I wasn't ready. 7, bought her a phone. 8, pay the bills. Okay. So I want to read what she wrote. She said, I found my boyfriend pros and cons list about me. He fell and was left open. Okay, it was certainly like he fell asleep. He fell asleep and it was left open. We've been together 2 years and always felt like he didn't like and care about me that much. That's what brought me into attachment styles. I was thinking he was just avoidant. And this is something that I mentioned, like a lot of women, they diagnose their boyfriend or the man they like, and they're like, yeah, he's an avoidant, blah blah. No, he's not avoidant. He's just not into you. Okay, I wish I could tell you that he was an avoidant and you can work it out with a therapist and all of that, but that's not that. Okay, most of the men that you diagnose as avoidant are just not into you. Okay, so she justified the points that her boyfriend made. 1, because I like to talk things out and have deep talks, and when he messes up, I address it. And she quotes, you have to address everything. He says to her that, yeah, you have to address everything and it's annoying. 2, and yeah, I want to talk about this. I think that you should address what you find annoying immediately, not wait for months or think that it's gonna change on its own. You need to address it immediately, because when you do it immediately, this is when you are the most, peaceful. And you want to make sure that no one disturbs your peace. So yeah, when something annoys you, talk about it immediately. don't worry, you aren't high maintenance, you aren't difficult and all of that, as long as you come from a place, you operate from a place of peace and love and all of that. That's gonna be okay. And Ayat is saying, talk about Palestine. I do care about Palestine and I support Palestine, but maybe we can talk about it like on another time, because I want to stick to the topic today, okay? But yeah, I'm all for Palestine and I'm here for you guys as well. Okay. So 2. I catch him talking to other women and asking for pictures, flirting or trying to cheat. So this is a major red flag. This is a major red flag, and this is something that a lot of women let slide, and they think, yeah, that was just a text, that was just Instagram and all of that. But no, that's not appropriate to ask for. It's not appropriate for your boyfriend or husband or whatever to ask for pictures. Okay, you can't be talking to other women on social media. It's okay to to give it a like if the picture isn't sexual, but other than that, like, no, he's not supposed to flirt with other women and entertain them. That's not appropriate in a relationship. 3. He never want to go on dates, talk on the phone, or have back and front conversations. We only watch TV together. So this guy is just looking for companionship and doesn't want to go on dates because it means he needs to spend money on her, and doesn't want to talk on the phone because he doesn't care. Okay, so if you deal with something similar, it means that, yeah, that's a red flag and he's not into you. And then she said, he had no problem going on dates or talking on the phone with his old girlfriends and his girl best friends. I would ask him why it's so hard with me. So it's not hard. Okay, you aren't hard to love, you aren't difficult and all of that. It's just not into you. 5. Relationship was very enmeshed and they both was crossing boundaries. I don't know what it means to be enmeshed. Do you guys know what it means to be enmeshed? Let me check. Enmeshed meaning. Oh, maybe she meant enmesh. So it means like entangle. Okay. Let's continue. 6. We compromised to meet in the middle with our time frame. He accidentally broke my phone. I didn't ask him to buy me a new one. He did that on his own. So the guy now is complaining about buying her a phone and all of that, but he's also the one who broke it. And that's also okay for your boyfriend to buy you gifts and to buy you phones. Okay. 8. Okay, there is no 7. She forgot the 7. This must be the 7. He pays the rent and lights and pay the Wi-Fi and do all the house cleaning. He only takes out trash. He makes way more than me. His checks be like $1,400 a week, while mine are $500. Rent is only $830. Sorry. So you see, the man makes almost like 3 times more than her. Well, a week. In a week, he makes almost 3 times more than her, but he's still complaining about, being a provider. And he said, I had better girls than her that deserve the world and I broke their hearts. Why can't I get it right with her? Why can't I give my all to her? And you see, a lot of men are like that. Like, they stay with you even though they aren't in love and all of that. They think, okay, if I stay long enough, I'm going to fall in love. If I stay long enough, it's going to change and I'm going to be able, to give her everything. Because what's happening is like those men struggle with having their dream girls. So when there is a girl that likes them and who is a great girl, like it seems it looks like she's a great woman, but he's just not in love. And sometimes they'll tell themselves, yeah, she's a great person, their logic can think, yeah, she's great, she's there for me, she's sweet, but I can't just fall in love. And the reason for that is like you don't decide who you fall in love with. Okay, all you have to do is just carry, the all you have to do is to carry the energy that you want to embody. So if you are the feminine, you want to be the feminine one, and you want to know, how to make them fall in love and all of that. And for that, I guide you. Like if you're already securely attached, you have my book, How to Bag a High Caliber Man in 12 Weeks. And if you aren't securely attached and you need, to work on your level up journey and all of that, of course, you can send me a DM that we can schedule a free discovery call. Okay, if you want to be coached by me for a long period of time. So yeah. And some men like that will even get you pregnant, and they will think, okay, maybe with the baby it's gonna be different. Like if you have a baby, maybe I'm gonna fall in love. Like I had a friend who went through that. Like the boyfriend wasn't in love, and like after 6 months of a relationship, she got pregnant. Like she wanted a baby. Like she would always tell him, yeah, I want a child, I want a child, I want a child. And he was like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. It wasn't a problem for him. So they had the first baby, and during pregnancy he told her, yeah, I'm not in love. And then they broke things off, and then they got back together, and then she got pregnant again, and he told her that he was still not in love. This is why he wasn't considering marriage and all of that. So you see, men know exactly how they feel, and a lot of women think that men aren't in touch with their emotions, but that's not true. So it's true that they are lost in many things and, wounded in many ways, but when it comes to love and who they want to commit to, they know. Okay, they know who they want to marry, they know when they're in love, they know when they are not in love, they know who they want to give commitment to, they know. Like a lot of women don't understand this, but sometimes they're like, yeah, men don't want to commit anymore, blah blah blah. But that's not that. Like when a man tells you I don't want to commit, it means like, yeah, he saw you and he knew already, okay, this girl for sex is okay, but for the rest, like for commitment and all of that, that's not it. Okay, she has a hot body, so if she agrees to sex, that's fine, but I know that she's not my real type. And I remember back when I was working with men, because yeah, I used to work with men, this is why I know them this well. There was one guy, so there was one woman that I talked to him about, and he was like, yeah, if she comes to me for sex, like if she comes my way, like I won't say no for sex and all of that, but I won't chase her. Like she's really beautiful, but the way he said it was like, she's not my real type for me to do the chasing and do the job properly. And this is something that you need to understand. Like men have a type, basically. Like you can be pretty without being their real type. For example, like if you have a nice body, they're gonna say yes if you initiate and all of that. They're gonna say yes to sex, but it's not enough for them to think, okay, this girl is wifey, you see. So yeah, this was something that I wanted to mention. And initially, like I didn't plan to go live about that thing I saw on Facebook, but yeah, I told myself, no, the girls need to know. So yeah, do you guys have questions about what I just shared? I'm gonna try to record more videos for YouTube tomorrow. I believe I have some that were not edited, so I'm gonna work on them. And yeah, but this live gonna be on YouTube. I'm gonna put it tomorrow so that you guys can watch it. Okay. So one of you is asking, what if you've been with someone for 7 years? Are you in high school? Are you still a student? Because that's the only reason why it's okay for you to be with him for 7 years, like without a ring. If you are still a student and you met, I don't know, in primary school, then it makes sense. But anything other than that is like a major red flag, and he's waiting for his dream girl. So don't worry, TRX, I'm gonna put the replay on YouTube. So you're saying it doesn't want to work on the connection anymore and it's one-sided. I'm so sorry you're going through this, but you have to let him go. You really have to let him go. And what's happening right now is like, because he's not with his dream girl, he's gonna mess up, he's gonna do a lot of things that's gonna annoy you. And deep down he's thinking like, I hope she will break up with me, because he doesn't have the courage to break up with you. Men are like that, like they rather mess up, cheat and all of that than breaking up with you and set you free and set themselves free as well. They rather, mess up than break up with you. So yeah, give him that gift, give yourself that gift of peace, and make room for your king, and it's gonna manifest. So TRX is asking about my YouTube channel and it's High Value Queens. Yes, I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you something else. I wish I could tell you, okay, this guy, you have to do this and that and that. But I would rather keep it real with you, because I would rather have you, heal and move on. I'm so sorry. But it's great for you, like, you were aware. It's great that you were aware of the red flags and you knew something was wrong. Because some women, they don't even, take the time to think, okay, this is not working. They think that that's just how it is, because around them they see other women, not be fulfilled, not have, princess treatment and all of that. So they think this is just, a normal relationship, but it isn't, okay? Anything that is below amazing isn't a relationship. Okay, the man is having a lot of benefits, he's having companionship, he can say, yeah, I have a girl, which gives him, validation. It makes him look good in front of his peers, because for a man, having a woman is, a way for them to tell themselves, okay, I'm attractive. So yeah. Okay, guys, I have to go. I'm gonna try to come back on here on Instagram again to do another live later on this week. But yeah, I need to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye.